can only show you the door. You have to walk through it.
Hello guys, welcome to the Crypto Matrix. I'm Mr. Legend. In this video, we'll be taking a look at the general cryptocurrency market, Fed slashes interest rate, but issues mixed forward guidance. A lack of clarity on future interest rates under Jeremy Powell leadership has placed a damper on Bitcoin price rally. We saw Bitcoin getting to as high as $94,000. Right now, Bitcoin has retraced back to the $90,000 level. Ethereum got to as high as $3,400. Right now, Ethereum is trading for $3,200. It still looks like we're still having that last point of supply rally. We're getting ready for that relief rally that will take us maybe $200,000. Maybe see the altcoin market have one more rally to the upside to stock market participants in. We'll look at news stories going around the cryptocurrency market. We'll talk about sentiment, which is very, very important. Right now, the market has drifted towards fear. Hopefully, next week we'll see some grade in the market. We'll also look at the meme coin market. Will meme coins pump in 2025 before the end of 2025? We'll talk about that and more in this video. But first, guys, an investment in knowledge pays the best interest when it comes to investing. Nothing will pay off more than educating yourself. Do the necessary research and analysis before making any investment decision. Let's get down to business. Starting with the king of the cryptocurrency market, Bitcoin. Bitcoin over the last few weeks has been consolidating. We saw Bitcoin finding the bottom on the 21st of November 2025, and since then Bitcoin has gone from $80,000 to as high as $94,000. Hopefully Bitcoin is forming a base before we'll go to the upside. I strongly believe Bitcoin might still touch $100,000 at some point in time in 2025 before we end the year. I strongly believe we're still going to see Bitcoin have big dumps gobbling down in the nearest future, but we're not going to go down straight to zero. We're going to go down in a very systematic manner. The bear market doesn't just go straight to zero. If you look at what happened at the end of 2021, yes, we started dumping to gobbling down. We first saw the big crash, 40% down. Bitcoin went sideways again on that additional 30 to 49 days before we continue going down, and then we even had a relief rally in March of 2022 before that dump to gobbling down begins. So maybe, just maybe, history repeats itself. Maybe, just maybe, the relief rally will be coming in 2026, maybe March, and then we dump to gobbling down. But one thing is sure, the market is down bad. The vibes are down bad in the cryptocurrency market on a daily time frame, on a weekly time frame, on a monthly time frame. And what I realized, guys, is that anytime there's a little pump in the market over the last 2 weeks, we all get excited. We're going to the moon. We're back. And anytime there's a pullback in the market, it feels like, oh shit, sorry, false alarm. We're going to gobbling down. We're dumping. Just over the last 1 month, a lot of altcoins have lost 30, 40, 50%. Over the last 1 week, a lot of those altcoins have seen double-digit losses. And even in the last 24 hours, after the Fed announced the interest rate cuts, we have seen a lot of altcoins also dumped to gobbling down. So we're having yo-yo days, we're having good days, bad days, good days, bad days. But in a larger perspective, guys, we're expecting the altcoin market to have a huge retracement. Ethereum has started leading the way in that retracement rally. We've seen Ethereum go from as low as $2,600 to as high as $3,400 since the 21st of November 2025. We've seen Ethereum outperform Bitcoin. Even if you go back since April of 2025, Ethereum is still outperforming Bitcoin. I strongly believe that Ethereum is going to be the main leader of this relief rally. Can Ethereum get to $5,000? There's always that possibility. We see Ethereum trading at $5,000 before we start heading down to gobbling down. I'll be looking at the technical indicators for Ethereum. If we see Ethereum trading at $5,000 with Ethereum's RSI failing to set new highs, with Ethereum's MACD failing to show bullish divergences, guys, that might just be the end of the rally. I remember meme coins always pumps at the end of these rallies. The market participants will be singing Kumbaya. Right now, the vibes are really down in the cryptocurrency market. This is one of the most volatile markets in the world. You wake up one day, we're up 10%, 20% across the board. You wake up the next day, we're down 17 to 18% across the board. You have to be able to stomach huge volatility. We're waiting on Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance looks like the key to altcoin season. Bitcoin dominance is the most important metric to watch out for if you want to see those altcoins flying historically. At the end of the market cycle, we usually see that final plunge down to gobbling town for Bitcoin dominance. The last cycle, it took around 70 days for Bitcoin dominance to do that. And in those 70 days, the altcoin market went crazy. We also saw it in 2017. We saw Bitcoin dominance purging itself one final time. In 2017, it took around 35 days. So hopefully, this time around, it won't take less than 70 days, less than 35 days, more than 70 days. Hopefully, we're going to see that final plunge for Bitcoin dominance. Long-term target for that plunge for Bitcoin dominance has been the 50% region. I expect market participants to start getting bullish then. I expect them to start believing the story that the bull market is not going to be over. We're pumping to the moon, yada, yada, yada. If you look at Ethereum's valuation against Bitcoin, you can clearly see that Ethereum has started outperforming Bitcoin. My bets on Ethereum outperforming Bitcoin till the end of the cycle. From here onwards, Ethereum could easily get to that 0.05 ratio level place against Bitcoin. So a 20 to a 30% move to the upside for Ethereum against Bitcoin is very, very possible in the coming days and the coming weeks. That might see Ethereum make an attempt for $4,000, maybe $5,000. Who can say how high Ethereum will go? But one thing is sure, altcoins right now are having a great time in the cryptocurrency market. Altcoins are pumping. And then when you look at the total crypto market cap, which is still hanging around that $3 trillion level, I postulate that when altcoins start performing Bitcoin, we might see total crypto market cap is 702 retracement. When we see the altcoin market starting to set new all-time highs, Bitcoin only retracing to failing to set new all-time highs, or the alternate scenario is that we'll see total crypto market cap blast above $4.3 trillion. Bitcoin failing to set new all-time highs, assuming Bitcoin gets to as high as $110,000 or $120,000, but then we'll see altcoins, Ethereum, and many top 10 cryptocurrencies setting new all-time highs. In that scenario, run for the hills. That's a telltale sign we are going to soon be dumping to gobbling town. Another telltale sign, guys, is that small caps in the stock market has been pumping. The Russell has gotten to a new all-time highs. The Russell is trading at the highest price it has ever traded in its history. And the Russell is made of small caps in the US stock market. We've seen the S&P rally near all-time highs. We've seen the Dow Jones rally near all-time highs. Right now, the Russell joining the party is not a good sign. The Russell joining the party, yes, means that the cycle is coming to an end, but before the cycle comes to an end, usually we see altcoins pumping to the moon. If you look at liquidation data, the last 24 hours has seen the bulls and the bears getting liquidated, but a lot of bulls have gotten more liquidated because they went into a Fed meeting believing that we're going to start pumping to the moon. This time is different. So the last 24 hours has seen more than 155,000 traders liquidated. Total liquidation coming in around $515 million. The largest single liquidation order happened on Hyperliquid. One trader lost $23.18 million betting on the price of Bitcoin. Bitcoin in Q4 is back down negative 20%. Ethereum in Q4 is down 22%. But in the month of November, when Bitcoin saw the second worst November in its price history, where it went down 17%, the month of December has been a give and take. Bitcoin is just down 0.1%, basically flat in the month of December. On the other hand, Ethereum is doing well in the month of December. Ethereum is up 7.27%. Vibes are down in the cryptocurrency market. Right now, there's fear in the markets, but that's an improvement because last week, guys, the cryptocurrency market was gripped in extreme fear. Market participants were scared to the teeth. There was calls for the start of the bear market. Was hearing about Bitcoin going to $50,000, $60,000. The fear and greed index was at the lowest we have seen it in over 3 years. But slowly and slowly, the market is working out its way out of those sentiment extremes. The crowd is always wrong at the extreme. The crowd is always wrong when there's extreme fear. The crowd is always wrong when there's extreme greed. And right now, we're slowly peeling away from that extreme fear region. We've gotten to fear territory. In the coming days and coming weeks, hopefully, we extend back to greed and we see altcoins pumping aggressively. The Fed has cut interest rates yet again, and you see they're going to start QE on the 12th of December 2025. So the Fed is going to start pumping money into the market. But guys, I feel this is just a false flag. Historically, when the Fed starts doing anything like this, there's already trouble in paradise. So right now, market participants understand what the Fed is doing, thinking that the Fed is trying to pump the market. Why? If you look at it from our logical point of view, the Fed is actually trying to crash the market, because if the Fed is going to pump the market later in the cycle, the market has to crash. I will not be shocked, guys, if that relief rally, that's the final relief rally, is around the corner. I postulate maybe December 2025, best case scenario, early 2026, we'll see the whole market rally. Market participants will say the 4-year cycle is over. We're going to continue pumping to the moon. This time is different. And then the crash to Goblin Town will begin. I strongly believe the crash is coming. You have to prepare for that crash, guys. Cash is king. The crash is going to come when the last bear has been converted to a bull. Right now, a lot of market participants are still scared. They're still staying on the sideline. They've sold their Bitcoin, sold their Ethereum, sold their altcoins. Watch out. If a relief rally comes through, there's going to be big FOMO in the market. You're going to see market participants start buying Ethereum at $3,700 because they believe it's going to $7,000, $8,000. They'll be buying Bitcoin above $100,000, believing Bitcoin is going to $200,000. You're going to be hearing wild stories, digital asset treasuries, ETFs. The narrative is endless, but the most important thing is that the market constitutes of buyers and sellers. You have to ask yourself, am I a buyer right now, or am I a seller right now? If I'm a buyer right now, who is selling to me? A16Z Crypto's open office in South Korea as a bet on Asia. MSCI's Bitcoin snub is penalizing Chevron for oil. It's like penalizing Chevron for oil. That's what strategist CEO has to say. CFDC Innovation Council's Ad Prediction Market Exchanges CEO and Stripe source 14%, and Gemini source 14% as new license open doors to US prediction market. If you look at the meme coin market, the meme coin market is also suffering with the big dump to Goblin Town. Meme coin market is down the last 24 hours, down the last 7 days, down the last 80 days, also down the last 60 days. But pay attention to the meme coin market, guys. Everything might look like it's going down to Goblin Town. The next second we wake up, market participants are FOMOing. You're supposed to buy when the price is going down. You're supposed to buy in red days. You're supposed to buy when there's fear in the market, so that when the prices are green, when we're pumping up to higher prices, you'll be happy that you bought the dip. Top 10 cryptocurrency by market capitalization is truly on chain. Bitcoin is still the king of the market. Bitcoin trades above $90,000. Bitcoin's market cap sits at $1.8 trillion. Cardano sits at number 10 with a market cap of around $15 billion. If you look at Ethereum, the king of all coins, the cryptocurrency market, trading around $3,200. The $4,000 Ethereum can be on the horizon anytime soon. Drop your thoughts in the comment section, guys. Bitcoin dominance is at 59.2%. We're expecting Bitcoin dominance to continue dumping. We're expecting the altcoin market to have their shine. Ethereum to pump, Solana to pump, Zcash to pump, Bitcoin to just have a retracement rally. Drop your thoughts about the upcoming relief rally in the comment section. Do you believe the bear market is here? A lot of market participants believe we're already deep in the bear market and we're going to continue dumping into Goblin Town. Are you ready for the end of year rally, or are you ready for the bear market of 2026? Drop your thoughts about that in the comment section. Thank you guys for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more awesome videos like this. Turn on the post notifications to get notified anytime I drop a new video, anytime I go live. Remember, guys, when it comes to investing, nothing will pay off more than educating yourself. An investment in knowledge pays the best interest. Invest for the long haul. Don't get too scared. Don't get too greedy. See you guys in my next video.
Remember, all I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.